This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, there's people in this world where they don't fully hear you. They got some stuff going on upstairs to where it's like they don't think like the average person. And to explain to you guys, because I know people will probably ask that question, what does the average person think like? What are they overall thinking about? Surviving. How they gonna put food on the table, how they gonna put clothes on their back, what else? How they gonna do the same for their kids, if they need to do the same for their loved ones and stuff. I feel like that's like stuff that people genuinely think about. And when I go on the internet, because I'm going to make this into a motivational episode, and I highly doubt there's going to be any of my haters looking at me for motivation, but maybe, just maybe, I might be able to say some words that encourage them to just move on with their lives, right? But so anyways, the thing is this, and I kind of heard this from a motivational speech. I don't remember what the guy was saying word for word, but I'm going to be using what I do remember from that guy's motivational speech. And yeah, just, making it into a motivational podcast episode. So this doesn't necessarily have to be for haters. It can be for everybody, but there is a partial little bit of inspiration, from just, hate in general towards my name and stuff. Cause today there was a guy, he just really had it out for me, just, making hate videos, but he messed up because he's speaking Spanish in the videos. And I'm like, I done made well than 11,000 videos, and in the majority of those, not even in the majority, all of my videos, I have speak English. Why would you make a video, at least translate it or something? I'm like, bruh, I don't even get that. That's something where I'm all like, I don't get that. But anyways, the thing is this though, because I felt that, he was just, if the thing is like, if he spent time, I mean he put some time working into those videos, it trips me out on how there is 24 hours in a day, right? There's 24 hours in a day. You have some hours of sleeping, but that time of when you're not sleeping, what do you overall want to talking to a TMossBoss hater? And they know who they are. They can try to deny it as much as they want to that they're not a TMossBoss hater. If you're hearing this episode, you're a TMossBoss hater. All right, just plain and simple. Okay, so. You have, so if you're asleep, maybe, because I feel like the average person nowadays, they don't really be sleeping like that. You might have some people that, I feel like the older generation, they really be sleeping. But it's, people around my age range and stuff, I don't feel like they really be sleeping. I feel like a lot of people, they be staying up. They don't get a whole lot of hours of sleep. So, maybe 5, 6, 7 hours tops and things. Okay, so you have that time frame of sleeping. Might wake up in the night, might get you a glass of water or, a bottle of water, whatever your preferred choice of, water is. But you get you some water, go right back to sleep. Then there's that time frame of when you wake up. Say you wake up 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. okay? You have the whole day to do whatever you want to do until you go to sleep at night again, all right? You have the whole day to do whatever you want to do. You mean to tell me that at 7 in the morning, all right, you might brush your teeth, you might have you something to eat. You should have you something to eat, then brush your teeth afterwards, because I'm like, it doesn't even, you get that mint feel, and it's just weird. But anyways, but no, you do that, and then you sit down, and you make a TMossBoss hate video. Like, the fact that I've heard people say that they spent, like, time, I mean, not just a day, but just time working on a hate video about me, and I'm like, fam, you're expecting me to look at that and treat it like it's something serious. Fam, I don't look at stuff like that serious. And I feel like I really need to explain, how I really feel about the hate videos about me. And it's something that I said, but I'm like, let me really, like, give y'all, like, a deep dive of my answer, on how do I truly feel about my videos. Starting from where I was starting off at, all right? 24 hours in the day. You sleep for a little bit of the day and things, but then you wake up, and then you're free to do whatever you want to do. Go to work, go to school, or even if you're working at home. It's like there's so many things. Because my thing is this: if you're a kid, you should be worried about your education. If you're an adult, then if you're a kid making videos about me, you should be worried about your education. Because I could tell if you're a kid making videos about me, your education either isn't all that high, or you just, I don't know. But I'm like, it's definitely not high, all right? I highly doubt that there is a kid in school with straight A's, all right, worried about my videos. Like I'm saying, in the best of the best school, in the best of the best classes, whether it's middle school, high school, or college, I highly doubt, especially college, because I'm like, fam, I just remember the one time where this one guy, he made a video about me. He looked like he could have been in a college dorm. I don't know. But my thing is this. You got your whole college education in front of you, and you wanted to sit down. The times you could have been using to actually do something productive, and you wanted to make a TMossBoss hate video. My thing is this. How far do you think that video is going to get you? Because that's just going to set you a step back. I promise you that it will. And I know people will try to flip that on me and be all like, because that's something that they like to do. They always like to, they don't ever want to like look at themselves as that they're doing something wrong. They always want to be right in whatever it is that, that's being talked about. But they're going to try to flip this back on me. And the thing is this, I'm getting paid to do these videos and to do these episodes. I make money off of that. Because you guys are going to watch it. You guys are going to support it. You guys, I can have a whole channel dedicated to just making hate videos and drama, responding to all that stuff, reacting to those videos. I guarantee and I promise you that video, it's going to probably get rated with dislikes. It's probably going to get rated with a bunch of hate comments. Excuse me, all that stuff. I guarantee and I promise you that video is going to probably be monetized by the end of the year, by the end of next year. If I were to make that video January 1st, I guarantee and I promise you December 21st, I will have a paycheck coming from that channel. But the thing is this though, all right? Now I know people will probably like try to talk me into doing some stuff like that. Like I said, I am done with the hate. I'm done with the drama. If I would have done something like that, I would have done it a long time ago. But I'm done with the hate. I'm done with the drama. Now, if you want to continue the hate and continue the drama, that is your time that you want to use, that you want to waste, whatever you want to call it, fam, that is on you, all right? But if you're a kid in school and you're making a hate video about me, like I said, your education can't be all that high, because I think I was talking on that, and I didn't say what the adults were doing. But yeah, if you're an adult making a video about me, and I know there's adults out there making videos about me, worried about my next moves, worried about whatever it is that I'm doing, and I'm like, fam, you're 20-something years old. I know that probably the majority of them, if you're older than me, worried about what I'm doing, I'm like, fam, that's just sad. That's just as sad, because I'm like, I see it as like when you're a kid in school doing that stuff, yeah, you might be able to get away with it, but it overall shows me that you ain't got no friends, you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. You most likely gonna be that one weird kid that everybody talking about, oh, he always will watch that one black guy with the glasses. What was that YouTuber's name? The boss, T-Boss, whatever his name was, always was watching him in class. Oh my God, that kid was so weird. And the thing is this, you're a grown man, all right? You are a grown man. worried about another grown man, girl, woman, whoever, but you're worried about another adult that you've never met. This adult has done absolutely nothing to you. Talking on myself. What? You seen some videos about me? Okay, cool, nice. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you wanted to be the only human that existed in this world, fam. And it's people like that have such an issue with other people, but yet they continuously keep putting themselves underneath that person's wing, behind that person's shadow. And that's how a lot of these people are going to be. All of them. They're all going to be behind my shadow. The thing is this, you could be as big as you want to be, but at the end of the day, you're going to be behind my shadow. Whether you made a video about me back then or you making a video about me now. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. I don't think a lot of people realize what they're like truly capable of doing. Like doing something productive with their lives. Actually doing something that can benefit themselves. Or at least the people around them. But it's like you want to sit down and waste your time making a video about TMossBoss. Like honestly, write that down on paper. Write it down on paper. I'm making hate videos on TMossBoss. And just, even that alone right there is a waste of time. I'm saying, it's like, it's something that I never understood. Like, when I seen the first hate video made on me, right? And this is like all the way back in 2015. When I seen like the first hate video made about me, when I seen, and this is talking on Minnesota Boy, when he did like a live stream just hating on me and stuff. It was one of those things where I'm all like, bruh, and Minnesota Boy is a grown man. I know he's older than me. And to see some stuff like that, I'm like, bruh, what do you got going on mentally? Like, no, like, seriously, these guys got something going on with them mentally. And I know a lot of them has said, like, oh, well, I got this going on, or I got that going on, or I have this, or I have that. And I'm like, okay, well, you need to be seeking some medication for it. Or, I don't know, talking to some counselor, doing something to at least get it somewhat fixed. But it's like, when I have people, when they, make videos about me, and then I get on them about it, and then they want to throw in some, like, some just curveball talking about, oh, I'm autistic. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to hear that, and I do hope that you get better, but that still doesn't, I don't understand why you're making a TMossBoss hate video. Like, that's something where I'm all like, you got all these other problems in the world, like, stuff that you really should be, like, focused, like, because my thing is this, okay, if you're a kid, you talk on some stuff like that, talking about, oh, I'm autistic, that's why I'm making a TMossBoss hate video and things. You're not even worried about, like, when you get older and things. You ain't worried about none of that. You ain't worried about school. You ain't gonna worry about how it's, like, people, because that's one thing for sure, that with anybody that has made hate videos about me, you got doubters. I know you got people in this world that just straight up doubt you on whatever it is that you're doing. Don't see you being this successful person that's like like you're pretty much like at the top. When it comes to your family tree, you're at the top. Like you're at the very tippy top. You don't even care about that. You don't even care about having that happen to you because you're worried about me. And the funny thing is like these guys can say whatever it is that they want to say about me, right? They can say whatever it is that they want to say about my content creating career, but guess what? I'm still getting subscribers. I'm still getting views every day. I got people, the thing is this, you can't stop people from subscribing to me. I mean, honestly, you can't stop people from subscribing to me and watching my videos. There's going to be people out there subscribing to me and watching my videos every single day, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, Twitch streams, Kick streams, TikTok streams, whatever the situation is. You can't stop me but from being successful. That's one thing, because I'm like, fam, you guys, like, and just talking on some of the stuff that they've said about me, saying that I've ignored suicidal people, I made fun of a dead person's mom. I feel like that's, like, top of the line, like, nah. TMossBoss is 100% getting canceled for that. People don't even look into it. There's people where they'll come to me, right? Whether it's a stream, comments, social media, whatever, but they'll approach me and they'll be talking about like hate and all this stuff, and I'm having to explain it to them. I'm having to explain to them because I'm like, fam, don't nobody, okay, in this world, and that's somewhere I'm going to say it, and this is going to be the one and only time that I say it, all right? Nobody in this world is going on YouTube, going on TikTok, going on any internet platform, looking up TMossBoss hate videos. If I can show you guys like the search engine, you know, like when people are searching up my name, and it's most likely because they're wanting to watch some sort of reaction video that I've done. I know I got some videos on my gaming channel that's done well and videos on other channels that have done well. But at the end of the day, when people are searching up my name, they're searching up the content that I'm posting. They're not searching up videos. So the thing is this. You guys can run up the views of whatever hate video that exists about me. You can run up the subscribers. You can do all of that stuff. But guess what? At the end of the day, nobody's going to care about it. And you guys will forever in life, until you actually sit down and be like, you know what? These TMossBoss videos, they're pointless. Delete, not recording, moving on with my life, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that you need to do, deleting social media accounts, all that. Because I'm saying from the hate videos, from the social media accounts, from just anything like hateful towards my name. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to keep that stuff, you very well can keep that stuff up. But I guarantee and I promise you, it's just going to be behind my shadow. And nobody's not going to care about it. Now or later, when I'm much more successful than where I'm at right now. So I'm like, my thing is this. I guess to end it off on a positive note, and I think I did this the last time I talked on it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know. But I wish y'all the best in life, because y'all need that. You guys need peace, and y'all need blessings. But it's like the way that y'all are carrying on, you ain't gonna get no peace or no blessings anytime soon. So that's something where I'm like, take that into consideration. Like, actually do something productive. Going into the year 2024 and start that stuff now. Do something productive. You're in the art, fam, draw 100 paintings, okay? Or paint, do whatever it is, whatever sort of art that you do, make 100, okay? Like, my thing is this. That is my goal for you guys. Y'all find something mad productive, something that you are extremely good at, and make 100 of them. So if you make music, if you're into making beats, instruments, whatever it is, make 100 songs. If you like painting, make 100 paintings. What are some, if you make clothes, make 100 t-shirts, 100 pants, 100 underwears, undershirts, socks, whatever it is. Find something, okay, in this world. If you did into cars, find 100 different cars, or even just get one car and work on 100 different things with that car. Do something productive with life. Because if the next thing that you decide to do is make a TMossBoss hate tweet, a TMossBoss Instagram post, a TMossBoss hate video, a TMossBoss hate stream, whatever it is that is talking negative in my name, fam, you might not want to believe it, but you're proving me right. And you're always, and I mean always, going to hide behind my shadow. And I mean hide. Like, you're scared to go out into the other outside world. You're scared to go on from beyond my shadow. You only want to remain in my shadow because that's where you're comfortable at. And the thing is this, it's like y'all gonna want to look at this and be all like, oh, he's just talking out the side of his mouth. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. Fam, look at where you're at. You're sitting down listening to a podcast about yourself. My thing is this. There is nothing in this world a hater could tell me about myself, because I'm like, fam, you're sitting down watching my videos, pissing yourself off. You cannot tell me that I'm in the wrong or I'm doing something wrong. Whatever it is, fam, it cannot be as worse than where you're at right now. So it's something where I'm like, I know people gonna be all like, dang, T, you shouldn't even have said it like that. You were being mad aggressive. You were being way too blunt, fam. At times when I feel that people are at a point in time in their life when they need to be focusing at their life, you gotta sometimes be blunt towards people. Because if they ain't got, my thing is this, and I was just kind of talking on this earlier today. I'm like, people with no guidance, they don't know what they want to do with their lives. And I feel like that's why a lot of times I end up getting haters, because it's people that don't overall want to do nothing with their life. Meanwhile, a fan of me, they'll watch my videos and they'll find some sort of inspiration. And I'm like, and the thing is this, like, I'm just curious, like, on how many of my fans have been inspired by me, whether it's like before, right now, or later in the future and things. I'm just curious on how many fans I've inspired with my content. Because having it, my thing is this. When I see, like, you know, people that I went to school with and they say that they got into content because of me, I take pride in that. When I see people that I have even met before, people across the country, people across the world, where they tell me that I inspired them to make content, fam, I take pride in that. People just anywhere, all right? And they tell me that they done did their first stream, they done posted their first TikTok, they done posted their first YouTube video, whatever it is, fam, I take pride in that. Can you guys say the same thing? No, you cannot, because look at where you're at. Behind me, shadow, just a straight shadow realm. You cannot leave, bruh. And even the thing is this, even if you tried to leave, I just feel like that it's too late. I feel like that it's just way too late for any of you guys to leave. It's funny because it's like the one thing that, you know, my haters are going to want to say is that, oh, TMossBoss is delusional. Listen to how he's talking. Listen to how he, fam, proving me right. Left and right, just proving me right, bro. Wherever you guys are at in this world, it don't matter if you're across the country. It don't matter if you're across from me, across the city, across the state, across the country, across the world, in a different planet, in a different galaxy, wherever you guys are at, and you're hating on me, fam, I promise you, okay, the shadow that I'm casting upon everybody, I honestly, I feel like I'm just like everybody's Thanos. I'm like, you know, just, yeah, watching all these, like, Marvel movies lately, I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm straight up like that. I now know what the T stands for in TMossBoss. Thanos MossBoss, bro. Because I'm telling you, the way that I be carrying on, like, it's funny how I'll say things like this, like, just everything that I said in this podcast episode, and I'm like, bruh, like, usually when I say things, like, I never look for myself to be right, but I'm like, with this, oh, I can make any video, I can make any podcast episode, I could TikTok, stream, whatever. I can say anything and put it on the internet. This episode right here is going to probably be it's definitely top 5, one of the most realest episodes that I've ever put out. So, anyways, but I'm going to move on with my life, all right? I feel like I didn't spend enough time talking on this topic. I'm going to follow my dreams. I am going to follow my career path and my life. Whatever you guys want to do with yours, hey, that is on you. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you follow me across all social media platforms at TMossBoss, and make sure you like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow and subscribe if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.